Alright, hello everyone. This is going to be my video of testing the Ryker out at night. I've done a few night rides now since owning it here for a month, but thought this was just the best opportunity to go ahead and take you guys along for the ride as well. Still waiting on my GoPro. Should be here by the end of the week. And then I just ordered an external microphone for it too, and that should be coming around the same time. So actually the microphone might get here before the GoPro, so that'll be awesome. But yeah, as you can see from the garage there, it was pitch black at the beginning, and I turned on the Ryker, and everything, all that light and everything in the garage was solely from the bike. So I did that on purpose, kept it all nice and dark, show you how well the bike lights up your garage. I could fully walk around and move around my garage just with the light that the Ryker gives off. And stay tuned till the end. The end I show you like where exactly all the lights are, the headlights. They've got lights on the fenders of the wheels, both in front and your normal brake lights and stuff on the back. And then there's actually a little tail light underneath the back seat as well, or the back piece that illuminates the license plate and whatnot. So I think that's pretty cool. They didn't have to include that little bit of light because there's still light from the actual tail lights, and brake lights, but BRP Can-Am just adding that extra little light for your license plate visibility needs. I think that's pretty cool. So as you can see here, yes, I do this entire ride. I ride on streets that basically there's street lights everywhere. So some of the light is being illuminated by the street lights. There is a fair amount of light with those going on, but in dark patches here very shortly, you will see me turn on the brights every now and then. I just wanted to turn them on as much as I could and in darkest spots I could find, just so you can see the difference, full 100% difference between the regular lights and the brights. The brights are fantastic. The regular lights are fantastic, but the brights are very fantastic. I find myself riding with the brights on so often, and I apologize to anybody out there that gets blinded by me having the brights on, but I don't really have bad eyes or anything at all. It's just I like them on. If I can have 100% clarity versus like 80% clarity, I'm gonna do it. So I think this is the first part. Nope. Shortly here. Oh, that's right. I was waiting for the car way up ahead of me to get ahead of me. I didn't want to blind them, so I'm going super slow. I just realized that. But yeah. Yep, there you go. So yeah, there's the brights. And then I turn them off again. Turn them on. So yeah, you can see like how much, it's noticeable when they come on for sure. So, but yeah, like I said, you can see everything very good. My bike and the lights, are the only things, illuminating anything. So I can see the pavement in front of me. There you go. That's a really good example of the brights. So it extends far past the road, which is really nice. And so yeah. Oh yeah, and you can see the little blue light illuminate down on the dash too, showing you when the brights are on and when they're not. So you can always check by that too if you're watching the video and find it a bit hard to see when they come on. But yeah, like I said, other than that, like super smooth ride. I gotta go out and try to see if there's not too many videos out there that have like night driving and stuff. So this is definitely one I wanted to get up soon, kind of right off the start of the channel here, just to so that everybody has this, and a good lengthy kind of video at that too, just so you can see different points of you know, where the bike is and things like that. Nice thing too is like, so that orange dash there, the orange light on the dash, that's a standard. It's not part of the MTX audio system or anything like that. Like that's on every Ryker. That's your digital display, all that stuff. So that's the only light that's right in your face, you know, all the time. So I think that's pretty nice. I was kind of like, I don't know, my motorcycle that I had a nice blue light. I just like blue, green. Those are my favorite colors. So I like the light blue light that it gave me, but I'm assuming they kind of went orange to be something not so as bold in your eyesight, since primary colors like blue and yeah, well, blue, green, you know, are more colors that are a primary focus. That's why, you know, street lights are that color and things like that. So I'm kind of wondering if the orange was, you know, to help keep it kind of more dim or easier to view and ride at night with. But yeah, I'm getting used to the orange. Orange is fine. But yeah, other than that though, that's the only light that's right in your face, so that's pretty nice. You know, you don't want too many distractions. And that way, if you get like a GPS or something like that, you know, you can focus more on the GPS probably than the dash. Yeah. Coming up shortly. I think at the stoplights up there. Yeah, I'll stand up and kind of show the front fender lights a little bit better. Oh, there, I did the brights again. Nope, never mind, I go past these, yeah. Clear up here. Yeah, I love riding it at night. So much safer. I used to ride my motorcycle, and I would always just be feeling intimidated. You know, what if there's something on the road? What if there's a big hole that I don't see until the last second? Things like that. You know, that just on two wheels you can't really prepare for. But with three wheels, you know, I can just ride, and you know, I just stay in the lines and usually fine. So, but which is good for me because at night I'm, you know, just a little bit. I don't know. I'm not too much of a nighttime driver, but I like the night. I like looking at the lights. I like looking at, you know, the sleeping towns and things like that, and it's a lot more peaceful. Cooler air, you know. Yeah, there we go. Looked at the fender lights a little bit, but cooler air and everything like that. So it's really, I like to get out, and with the Can-Am with three wheels, I feel so much safer now. I can actually do a lot more night riding, which is great for me. And there goes another motorcycler. Yeah, like I said, it was great. I'm glad the video came in so well. I might turn on the brights here. Nope. Okay. That was a really dark place. Yeah, you can see in these dark voids just how good the lights are. Like, they cover my lane entirely, and then they also cover the left lane actually pretty well there. You can see all the way over across the other lane. and it's out a good ways. You can see out further. It expands and illuminates farther out things than it does closer things. So I think that's pretty good too. Yeah, I've had no problems really driving at night at all. Longest distance I've done at night so far would be like, I think 30 miles. I think that's how far that trip was. About an hour and a half-ish. So yeah, it was a pretty good ride. Just like 55, 60 mile per hour roads mainly, so. But yeah, that was a good trip. And yeah, should be coming up to the end of things here fairly soon. And stick around to the end of the video here with me, because once I get the bike back into the garage here, I'll go ahead and walk around and show more of what the front looks like and things like that with it illuminated, and I'll turn the brights on and the pitch blackness of the garage, and you can see how all that looks and things like that. So yeah, I think I've touched a point really on everything to it. I mean, you've got lights and they work well. But yeah, everybody talking about I'll have to look into more of the like halogen lights everybody keeps talking about. I mean, I don't even have those on my car or anything. I don't have halogen lights or anything like that. So, I don't know. It's each to their own. A lot of people, if you're doing more night riding, you want the clearest of lights. You know, you want the brightest of lights and things like that, and all more power to you. I just don't really do too much night driving, which is weird because I would literally work second shift, and you know, I get off at like 11 p.m. and you know, you think I would do quite a bit of night riding, but I get all my riding and stuff like that done in the morning before I go into work. It de-stresses me. Riding de-stresses me, so I like to be de-stressed before I get into work and I get more stressed. So yeah. All right. Almost home here. So wrapping up. But yeah, like I said, stick around to the end of the video here, and we'll get a better look at the lights and everything like that. And you can see how they look and that, and pitch black. So they look pretty good. I think the factory default lights in a wrap here, I think the default lights are plenty good. I definitely would say if you're getting a Can-Am Ryker, take it out a few times at night, see if it works for you, see if it's really good before you actually go ahead and make the investment to the halogen lights. I think there's a lot of other things you can do to the bike first that would be a lot more beneficial. Unless you're a heavy nighttime rider. If you're a heavy nighttime rider, you know, you might want to make the purchase on those halogen lights from the get-go. All right, take a little look around the bike here. So there's the brights. Okay, so That's what it looks like from the front. You can notice the two fender lights there. Okay, there's the brights. So a lot more amped up. Mainly in the middle, but and then here's the fender lights. Notice the little light right under the license plate there. Yep, right there. So I think that's pretty cool. I think that's awesome. It's the small things. It's the little things that count. So, yeah. That is about wrapping up my video here, guys. Don't forget to go ahead and smash the like button. Subscribe. There's more content coming, I promise, much more content. Trying to pump it out every day or every other day at least. So yeah, thank you.